this spring? Obviously, last spring you didn't participate. What's it been like to be out there?
Yeah, it's been a ton of fun. Just being able to be out there with Coach Riley, getting to learn him, with Cade, just kind of being able to help out and just get the chemistry. It's been awesome, and then just being able to fine-tune my own game. Obviously always trying to get better. I know that I'm never gonna hit my ceiling. So just fine-tuning and trying to get my game as best as it can be as well.
Both Garrett and Coach have said inside zone, outside, whatever. But how do you think you can thrive in this offense, and how do you see yourself fitting?
Yeah, I just think being used in different ways, kind of what I came here to do, and just being able to expand the offense. I think that there's not many players like me, so to be able to see that and already have Coach Riley set me out and trying different things, as we're still trying to learn a new offense, has been pretty cool for me. I think I can add a whole new dimension to this offense, and I'm excited for it.
You proved last year what a weapon you could be out of the backfield catching. Think we could see a little bit of an increase in that, maybe?
No doubt. Yeah. We've already seen it thus far in spring, and I'm excited to kind of see how it expands from here as we learn the offense and grow.
You guys, when you heard it was going to be an air raid offense at first, were you a little taken aback being a running back, or did you know that there was kind of a heavy running emphasis?
Yeah. I always try to do my due diligence before I have any reaction. But from my understanding, he pretty much always has a 1,000-yard rusher, and I think not only that, but being able to use me in a different way, and the willingness to do that thus far. I'm not worried about how many rushing yards I have, just how many opportunities I get and how much I can help this offense.
Like I heard him call it dirt raid a little bit as he called it.
I haven't heard him say that. I'm obviously not in the meetings with him, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't see it as an air raid offense. I mean, we're out there running, like you said, outside zone, inside zone, counter, everything that we did last season. It's just a different dynamic.
It seems like Cade was really excited when he talked to us about getting good at doing a smaller number of things. Can you reflect on how that looks from your vantage point? Just sort of that concept.
Yeah, no doubt. I think first couple of days, Coach Riley had brought us together and said, that's 75% of the offense right there. And I was just kind of like, what are you talking about? But he's not wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things that go off of each concept, but once you get the foundation down, then from there, as I kind of said, it's just fine tuning. And I totally understand how Cade is really excited, because I think he's going to flourish. And there's a lot of responsibility on him, but nobody else can take that and do what he can with it. So I'm excited.
Well, you had to sit out last spring. How much fun are you having right now out there with your roommate Phil?
So much. Just interviewing with him beside me right now, but just taking every moment in, making sure that just don't leave anything behind, and just making the most of every moment with him and all my teammates.
I think talking to you before the goal, you were talking about letting Cade lead. Maybe that means even just talking less yourself. I mean, how do you see Cade kind of fill in as that guy with the space that you guys have kind of afforded him to do that?
Yeah, he's done such a great job. Just to see him step up and 8 practices this far, and even leading up to spring ball. He's so vocal. He's such a natural leader. It makes it 10 times easier on me to kind of just fill in where I need to be and aid him through my experiences up to this point. So yeah, I'm super pumped about it. Super pumped about him and his leadership role, and kind of how I can navigate that and continue to learn as well.
How loud is he in the huddle? If you were to rate how loud is he?
Loud. I'd say he actually keeps it pretty quiet. Now, when you get over to the sideline after a good drive or something, 11 out of 10, man, he'll let you hear it. He's slapping everybody's helmet, high-fiving, which is what I love. He just brings the energy to the group, and it's a relief and like I said, just something I can kind of fill in and navigate my way through. It's awesome.
How much improvement have you seen from Adams Jr. since last summer?
A ton, man. It's unbelievable. I've tried to take him under my wing as much as I can and just teach him through my experiences. You know, kind of like I said, but. Oh man, he's just taking it all in, and he's really trying to learn. You can see him trying to learn, and you know that's what means the most as an older guy. You know, trying to help one of the younger guys is when you tell them something and you actually see them do it on the field. You know, whether it's in the same practice or the next one, he's always learning, always listening. And I love being able to be in the same room with him, and you know he pushes me every day too. So.
Well, we've seen some last year. We saw Cade at Syracuse. We saw Cade in the ACC championship. Obviously, he got his first start against Miami. But within that small sample size, where has he grown the most in the spring? Not just like on the field, but off.
Yeah, you know, there's so many areas that he's done such a good job in. As I've kind of alluded to, the leadership role has been huge. Stepping into that, you know, as a quarterback, you kind of have to be that leader, right? It's kind of given to you, but you know, the way he stepped into that and really just embraced it. And embraced it, you can truly see him just wanting to grow, wanting to learn. And yeah, it's just fun to be in the backfield with him.
Yeah, so obviously you and Moffett won 3 times that are headline in the running game. But who else has really stepped up this spring and really maybe carved a spot in the rotation?
Yeah, first one that comes to mind is Cole Turner, man. He's done such a great job out there, you know, stepping up to X and you know, just being able to be that reliable outside guy to Cade, whether it's a deep ball or, you know, contested balls within the middle. You know, he can move, and you know, he's reliable as they come. So excited to see kind of how his role expands and where he's able to take that.
For you personally, just coming off of Miami December, now that you had the time to reflect and come into spring fully healthy, where do you want your game to improve most? And where have you seen it grow the most?
Yeah, I would say 2 things that come to mind. Patience, you know, with mostly just gap schemes. I think inside zones, you know, I have a really good tempo, but once you get to gap schemes, I tend to speed it up a little too much. Don't give the guards and tackles enough time to pull and you know, don't set up the blocks as much as I could in the past 2 years. So I've really been working on that, and then just you know, knocking some of those long runs in. You know, I had too many on the table last year, and you know, whether that was how I was tired out there or you know, the DB was fast, but I got to pick it up. You know, and I got to put some of those in. And there's 6 or 7 I couldn't put in last year, no doubt. So yeah, those are 2 things I want to improve.
Thank you, Will.
Thanks, Will.
Appreciate it.